The next thing I want to talk about is this concept called time under tension. This is possibly something you're familiar with. It's fairly obvious, but I think when you hear it explained, it's a good thing to keep in the back of your mind. So time under tension is kind of like it sounds. It's calculating the amount of time that we're actually under tension. This could be in an entire workout. This could be in a subsection of a workout, or this could be in a repetition by itself, however you want to look at this. So if you think of it if we take a step back slightly, what is the tension that I am under? Well, this could be tension created from holding a weight. So if I pick up this weight, just the fact that my body is holding it, you can see physically that there's tension created in my muscles. But I'm also having to just to support this weight with my arms, I'm having to work, right? I'm having to maintain muscle tone and strength to keep this here. Well, what happens if I just hold it to my side with my arms straight? Okay, that's easier, but I still have tension. I feel it in my core. If don't have any tension, it's gonna just go to the side, right? If I'm gonna fall over. So I have some tension. I'm having to maintain that rigidity to hold this up to counter that weight. What happens if I just throw it on my shoulders like a backpack? Well, that feels a lot easier, but still, let's see if I can even balance it there and not have to hold it. That's probably the easiest I've done so far, but I'm still having to work a little bit. I'm still having to maintain that. This is an addition to my body weight that I'm having to support. If I were to completely relax, I can feel like the weight's gonna kind of knock me over or collapse my posture. And so I'm having to even create tension just to fight that. So I think that's a good illustration of this principle, because there's a couple times where we want to consider this during a workout. So when there's times we want to optimize the time under tension. So for example, if we're doing a movement like a squat with a weight, I can squat quickly with my weight like that, and maybe that's 1 second down, 1 second up. And if I do that 5 times, I got 10 seconds of time under tension. Assuming I pick the weight up and go right into it and then set it right down afterwards. Well, another way that I can increase that time under tension, other than doing more repetitions, is just slowing down, right? I can just, I go 3 seconds down and 2 seconds up. Well, now I just massively increase my time under tension with the same rep scheme and potentially the same sets. So it's sometimes a hidden component of a workout or a movement is that time under tension that it may not be expressed explicitly on the workout, but it's something to consider. So another time where it will come up is if we're doing a workout that's more of a conditioning style workout. And if my goal is to get through a set amount of work as quickly as I can, most efficiently. So just to be specific, let's say I was trying to do 5 squats with this dumbbell as quickly as I can. And let's pretend this dumbbell is really, really heavy. So I'm only strong enough to do about 3, and then I need to set it down and take a break. So I do my 1, I struggle through 2, and then I hit number 3. If I'm just resting in this position, but I still have that weight, I'm still racking up time under tension, right? And this is still costing me energy. And there's times where that's appropriate, and there's times where I absolutely want to do that. But there's also times where I want to consider that and say, maybe I set that down after my 3, I take a real break, let that tension go away, take a few breaths, manage my heart rate, then I pick it back up and complete the final 2 with much better form and control and the ability to sustain that over a longer period of time. So there's not a right or wrong answer of you want to use more time under tension or less. It's very situationally dependent and depends on the goals that you have for that training session, as well as overall for your working out. So I hope that's helpful, and I'm looking forward to more conversations.